Hey guys, what's up and welcome back to the World War II Solitaire board game channel. Well, it's about time that I give you guys a channel update. I think it's been a few months. So in this video, first of all, we shortly discuss just my personal life, and everyone might not be interested of that, so if you're not, just skip ahead a few minutes. Then we'll talk about what's going on with me board game related, and after that we'll talk about the channel and what's going on the channel and the future of the channel. So first of all, the channel hasn't been very active this year at all. Yusuf, walking my boy. Yusuf, come and say hey. Come and say hey. So I'm walking my boy Yusuf here as I'm talking to you guys. Killing two birds with one stone. But no, so in January, that's the last time I worked. I had a job assignment in North Sweden. And when that ended in mid-January, I went down here to South Sweden. And as you know from my last channel update, Eva was, she was really sick. And she passed away in March. So from the time that I got back until she passed away, I decided not to take any work assignment because I just wanted to be there, you know, to take care of her, because she did really need a lot of care. She had lymphoma cancer, so she got treatment with cortisone and also some Western medicine, or Eastern medicine, I mean. And she was having a good life actually every day until the day before she passed. So I woke up and I gave her morning cortisone tablets, and she didn't want to take them, and I tried, and I just felt like, well, I don't want to force. If she really doesn't want it, I don't want to force it. And as the day progressed, she turned bad very quickly. And already, I think 10:30 in the morning, I decided, okay, this is it. So I called the vet, and the vet said, okay, I can come tomorrow. So in the evening, she couldn't drink any more water, and she couldn't eat. And that's from the day before. She was running around, playing, having a good time, wagging her tail, eating a lot. But this evening, she couldn't drink, she couldn't eat. Her throat was swelling up from the lymphoma, from the lymph nodes getting bigger and bigger. So I just felt so grateful that I had decided to call the vet that morning. And the day after, my ex-girlfriend came, because Eva loves her. So she came to my house, and I managed to get a vet that would also come to my house. Mosquitoes, I'm trying to swap them off. So the vet came to the house, so that feels great, because Eva really didn't like to drive, or she didn't drive obviously, but she didn't like to be in a moving vehicle. And of course, like any dog, she didn't like going to the vet. So it felt like a true blessing to find that vet that could come to our home. And I put on some relaxing music, and she went to my bed, her favorite spot. Joseph was in the bed, I was in the bed, my ex-girlfriend was in the bed, and the veterinarian was in the bed. So she got some kind of shot in the neck, subcutaneous shot, which made her basically go to sleep. So she didn't die from this. She just went to sleep. And after that was done, she got the lethal dose directly into her bloodstream. After about 2 minutes, her heart stopped. So I dug a hole in the background, in the backyard, and we buried her there. So Yusuf. So we made a little grave for her. And yeah, that's the end of that story. So I think for a dog, she got a very, very nice ending. And I don't feel like I waited too long. I don't feel like I took the decision too fast either. I think the timing was perfect, but that was only because I was able to be with her 24 hours a day. And okay, so to end, that's the end of that. And then to end my personal story here, I started to feel quite bad already in the end of January, and I thought it was because of the stress with the dog, because it was quite stressful. However, then I started to get a lot of pain in my back and pain in my sides. I had some more trouble, so I went to the hospital, to the emergency ward, and showed up. I had kidney stones, and I also had gallbladder stones, and liver problems, and an inflammation of the pancreas. So I was the whole days I was just sleeping. I barely could cook or do anything. So I was in the hospital, admitted for a few days, and then it hasn't really been fixed. So it's been kind of coming back. So I haven't worked since the end of January. I've been home since the end of January, so it's now the 1st of June. And pardon me. And because of the liver failure, I cannot take Trikafta Captrio, the cystic fibrosis medication. But I feel rather okay anyway, because I'm very active physically. I work out almost every day, and I walk about 10 kilometers every day with Joseph. So I'm quite all right. And every day I feel like I'm getting a little bit stronger. So I've actually taken a job assignment, which starts in the middle of June. So on the 12th of June, I'll leave to go to a place called Västervik, which is about 4 hours north of here. And I will be there for 4 weeks. So what I've done is I've actually recorded quite a lot for the channel, and I'm gonna bring the files. And as it's kind of hard to record in the RV, which is where I will be living when I work, I will edit those videos on my laptop as I am in Västervik. So hopefully I'm gonna be able to keep pushing episodes up every week. And basically now on the channel I'm playing a lot of D-Day Dice, a lot of Lone Sherman, the Pacific. It feels really cool to play those games because I mean, they're quite light, so I don't need to get my mind bogged down on really heavy rules. I'm trying to hold up both of my hands on the phone so you don't hear, because it's kind of windy out here. It's quite flat in most areas of South Sweden, so it's constantly windy. Anyway, so you got that to look forward to, D-Day Dice and Lone Sherman. I'd love to continue the news episodes I did. I really had fun with that. The main problem with them though is that they require so much energy and time, because of course it's not just editing the video. I have to every day search for the news on forums and websites and such, so it takes about 45 minutes almost every day to gather up that information. And then of course it takes a long time to edit the video itself and recording the narrative, that is. But when I have more time, sure, I hope I will be able to keep doing the news episodes. I enjoy that. Another cool thing about the channel, I am gonna meet up with a famous game designer in a few days. And I think his story is pretty fun. So it's Thomas Van Haar. Pardon me, Thomas, if I pronounce your name like a savage. But Thomas Van Haar, I would say in Swedish. So he's designed most of those. I think all of his games are aerial games, and they're game books. But now you can also buy a box with counters and stuff. So he has a new game which is not yet released, so we're gonna meet up in a few days and do a short series about this new game, how you play it, and we'll play a few practice rounds too. I'm getting panted uphill. So I'm really much looking forward to that. And again, his story is really funny. He used to work in the White House. Now he lives in South Sweden, in Kristianstad, which is about 45 minutes from here. So we've been talking about meeting mosquitoes for a long while. So it's time to make that happen. So that's what's going on with the channel. And then even though the channel might not be active, I am active. I have been playing Lone Sherman a lot. The new one, Lone Sherman, the Pacific. Been playing a lot of D-Day Dice, Pocket, and the big game. I am editing the rules of Miguel Duran's newest print and play titles. There's 4 episodes of Panzer Dice 4, and he's a guy from Argentina, so the rules are in Latin Spanish, and then he's used some kind of translation tool to translate the rules to English, which of course is not perfect. So I'm working page by page, editing the rules to the best of my skill, because of course I'm not, English isn't my native language either. So just gotta look so I don't have any barbecue sauce on my mouth, because I was eating barbecue before I shot this video. So yeah, I'm doing that. That's 4 titles. It's fun, but it's time consuming. What am I doing more? I am gonna play test Steel Front Sherman by, I think, Javier Torres is the correct pronunciation, which is a new retail boxed tank simulation game. It's kind of similar to Patton's Best and American Tank Ace, so that's pretty cool. And let's see, am I doing anything else? I'm doing so much stuff that I'm sometimes forgetting what I'm doing. What am I looking forward to then? Well, Company of Heroes 2nd edition, which I backed on Kickstarter for $1,000. I thought about it so many times how stupid I am, but anyway, it's getting closer, and it's got a new updated solo mode. I think Company of Heroes, that's one of the best World War II games I ever played. However, the solo mode left a lot to be desired. So we're gonna enjoy a new 2nd edition solo mode, which is very, very much improved. I'm looking forward to Gregory Smith's British Tank Ace. I'm hassling this poor guy every week. Is it getting closer? Is it getting closer? And I mean, he's all done with it. It's all up to Compass Games now to release it. And I think that's... Oh yeah, we got the D-Day Dice. I'm waiting for the Do or Die Kickstarter to be delivered. Josef, come hit. Hey, come. And then I'm eagerly also waiting the new Kickstarter from them. Come hit. Which is the Pacific version of D-Day Dice. So that's going to be cool. And I think that's pretty much it. So doing a little better every day, working on stuff for the channel. I do enjoy it a lot, otherwise I wouldn't do it. And I got a lot to look forward to. So anyway guys, I'm gonna cut here because I'm gonna walk out on a dirt road now and it's kind of windy. So I don't think you're gonna hear me very well. Josef, come och säg hej då. So we're gonna say bye-bye. We hope that you have a great summer. And I hope that you will enjoy the videos that I post on the channel. Okay guys, as always, thank you for watching. I will see you next time.